Regarding last week's episode.
You don't even remember?
Do you remember?
I do remember.
Didn't you miss last week's episode?
Greetings, book lovers. Today, we're unraveling the intricacies of The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. This masterpiece, published in 2000, takes us on a journey through the tipping points that transform ideas, trends, and behaviors. Buckle up as we delve into this intellectual adventure. Before we move into the meat of The Tipping Point, let's appreciate the thought behind the words. Malcolm Gladwell, Canadian author and journalist, has carved out a name for himself by transforming complicated sociological themes into engrossing narratives. Gladwell's analytical skill shows through in best-selling books such as Outliers and Blink, making The Tipping Point a must-read. Chapter 1: The Three Rules of Epidemics. Gladwell begins our intellectual journey in this chapter by introducing us to the three governing laws of epidemics. The law of the few, the stickiness factor, and the power of context serve as the foundation for our investigation, with each rule serving as a vital gear in the engine of social evolution. Chapter 2: The Law of the Few. Here is where Gladwell unpacks the law of the few. Connectors, mavens, and salesmen, these are the unsung heroes behind the scenes, influencing the trajectory of ideas and trends. They are the architects of social epidemics, and understanding their roles is key to unlocking the secrets of societal change. Chapter 3: The Stickiness Factor. This chapter unveils the stickiness factor, a concept that dissects the art of making ideas stick. From children's television programming to urban legends, Gladwell takes us on a journey through the psychology of stickiness, exploring what makes certain messages indelible in our minds. Chapter 4: The Power of Context. Gladwell invites us to consider the profound influence our environment has on our actions and decisions. By deciphering the power of context, we gain insights into the intricate web of societal behavior and change. Chapter 5: The Stickiness Factor, Sesame Street, Blue's Clues, and the Educational Virus. We witness the application of the stickiness factor in the real world. From the triumph of Sesame Street to the captivating concept of the educational virus, Gladwell demonstrates how seemingly simple ideas can have a profound impact on society. Chapter 6: Case Study, Suicide, Smoking, and the Search for the Unicorn. Gladwell begins our intellectual journey in this chapter by introducing us to the three governing laws of epidemics. The law of the few, the stickiness factor, and the power of context serve as the foundation for our investigation, with each rule serving as a vital gear in the engine of social evolution. Chapter 7: Case Study, The Rise of Airwalks and the Fall of New York Crime. Gladwell now transitions from the emergence of airwalks in fashion to the surprising drop in crime rates in New York. These case studies demonstrate how minor changes may cause large modifications in behavior and perception, causing ripple effects that spread far beyond their source. Chapter 8: The Tipping Point. Finally, Gladwell proposes the notion that binds everything together, the tipping point. This beautiful moment, similar to a cosmic alignment, denotes the critical mass at which an idea sparks a revolution. It's the high point of our intellectual symphony. Now that we've traversed the rich terrain of The Tipping Point, let's extract some thought-provoking insights. One significant takeaway is the profound impact of seemingly small actions. Gladwell challenges us to re-evaluate our understanding of causality and recognize the immense power of the little things. How can we put these ideals into practice in our own lives? The Tipping Point reminds us to be conscious of the minor changes we make. Recognizing the tipping point may be a game changer in personal growth, business, or society transformation. These insights into epidemics, influences, and the dynamics of change are simply mind-blowing. I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for our next exploration into the world of literature. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, happy reading and happy talking.
See you then.